Hey sis, it's been a minute. Hey guys, it's Isaac. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I decided, it's 1 a.m., why not film a video? And so today I have hair in my mouth. Got it. For today, I am just gonna sit down on my floor. I'm right next to my bed and in between a wall, so it's a great little cozy little intimate space for us to chit chat. And I'm just going to be drawing a few things in a new notebook that I got. I got this cute little notebook from Urban Outfitters. The old notebook that I have is full of stuff, so I thought it was time to get a new journal. And although this one is a lot skinnier than my older one, I just plan on filling this bad boy up, and then once this one's all full, I'll just get another one and continue on with the same old stuff. I'm just going to be drawing a few things and discussing a few topics, I guess. So yeah, so make sure you guys go like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as well as go down below and look at my socials and follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and if you want to listen to what I've been listening to lately, my Spotify is down below as well. I have been extremely busy lately with a lot of things. Like, I am about to leave this upcoming week for a theater competition. It is for our state. It's our state competition. We had our districts, and our one act was chosen to represent our district of Florida for the state competition. I was lucky enough to receive Best Actor of District 1, like, literally insane. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I've discussed, like, some identity crisis and, like, if I was talented enough to really actually be a performer. And not that I'm saying, like, I'm top-notch or anything like that. I don't want to sound diva-ish, but it was really a surreal moment that I am proud to say that I am District 1's Best Actor in 2019, which is crazy because there's so many talented people in our district, and it's so strange and somewhat odd that I was chosen to be District 1's Best Actor. So yeah, like I've said, it was just a really unreal moment. Like, I learned that role in 3 days, which, wow. We did a show called Bright Star, and it's an amazing show. I highly suggest listening to the soundtrack. The music is beautiful. It has a bluegrass kind of feel to it, but it's not like country, like Luke Bryan and stuff. It's like so passionate and so beautiful. Like, I'm not a country music person. I love, like, everything other than country. But I am so in love with the show Bright Star and the music with it as well. And I was a huge fan of the show even before we did it, and we put it on as a main stage for our town, and it was amazing. I played Daryl. For anybody who knows Bright Star, I played Daryl for our main stage show, and I played Daryl for our rehearsal process of our competition for our district. But unfortunately, one of the people who were in our show had to couldn't come on the competition due to some things, so I was pulled up to take on the lead role and play Billy, and I learned that role in 3 days because it was 3 days before we were supposed to leave for our competition. And so I learned the songs, the lines, and everything for that role. It was a lot of pressure and a lot of hard work, but, you know, in quotes of my girl Gaga, you know, when you work hard and you really persevere through difficult things, you can really pull something amazing together, and, you know, hard work does pay off. And luckily for me, it really did, because, as you know, I received Best Actor. Take a shot every time you hear me say that. And I am so incredibly proud of my troupe and everybody that is a part of the show. Everybody does an incredible job. So I am happy that we are taking the show Bright Star to our state competition, and hopefully kick some tail there. It's what I've been incredibly busy with lately. And I also work at Starbucks, so, you know, balancing rehearsals and work is a very difficult task for somebody such as myself, because I'm very much a person who does a million things at once and then gets very overwhelmed and then like freaks out, but then manages to figure it all out. So I'm glad that I have that kind of trait, although I wish that I knew the difference between too much work and equal amount of work, if that makes sense. If not, I apologize, but I don't know. I love staying busy. Like, that's my thing, is being a workaholic and constantly be doing something, because if I'm not doing something, then I just think about like, oh gosh, what am I supposed to be doing? So performing and doing theater for my school and stuff is what I invest most of my time in, if not all of my time. It's pretty busy lately. And then I got into my dream college. I got into Columbia College of Chicago. I'm representing, wearing my Columbia hat for today. Another thing, I'll insert the clip of me finding out that I got accepted into the school. Clowns. It was one thing that I was so nervous about, was getting into a school that I actually loved and had what I wanted. And it felt like, you know, I still had that mindset that I wasn't good enough, or I couldn't get in because I wasn't talented enough. I'm always in my headspace about that kind of thing. I just had this weird thing, as I've discussed previously, that I'm just always in my head, which I really need to get out of, because when I'm in my head, I think negative, and then when I think negative, it's never good, because you should never think negative about yourself. You should always stay positive, which is a hard thing for me to like realize and deal with, which is like really strange, because I normally try to stay really positive, and well, you know, my friends will say I don't, but I really like try and make people, you know, appreciate what they do and love what they do. And I'm going to Columbia for their music program. Specifically, I'm going to be going into their contemporary, urban, and pop music program my sophomore year there, if I make it that far. Just kidding, I'm going to be there for a while, but that's what I am hoping that I will get to do, because my first year is just mandatory first year classes, and then my sophomore year I can really figure out what direction of their huge music program I want to go into. And so I've decided that I want to go into their urban, contemporary, and pop music program, which focuses on exactly what it is. And that's really like making your own music, being in the studio, collaborating with a lot of different people, making music, and just really investing your time in a studio, which is what I personally want for my career. I do want to become a singer and, you know, go on tour and like just meet a bunch of people and hear people's stories, and really like just feel the vibe of music, because, you know, I've grown up listening to music and I love music. I'm always singing, dancing, and all that stuff ever since I was little. So I just want to do that on a stage in front of people and tell my story through music. And I'm also minoring in fashion studies because I'm a huge fashion person. I am obsessed with clothes. I'm constantly online shopping. One might say I'm a slut for online shopping. I'm going into that section, fashion studies, so I can kind of have like a business aspect under my belt, just in case like music doesn't work out. I have this minor, maybe major, of fashion studies, so I can get internships at like fashion, hopefully, like the ideal is like fashion magazines or fashion companies where I can like help and do whatever I can and just invest myself in clothes, because I love that. And I also am really interested in the whole business aspect of it also, like merchandising and product development and like selling out to international companies and all that stuff. I'm really just interested in that whole aspect of the industry. That's why I have decided to go to Columbia, because it is perfect for what I want. Majoring in music and doing music and making my own music and being in a studio, as well as learning the whole business aspect of clothes and such. I don't know if you guys have watched it already, but the new season of Queer Eye is out, and it's absolutely fantastic. It had me crying, like, because those men are so incredible, and everything that they're doing for people. They are just all about kindness and acceptance, and just everything that those men like incorporate within the show is truly amazing and fantastic, and changing people's life and making them feel good about themselves, making them feel confident and sexy and beautiful and all that stuff. People like that are what we really need. What I also like is they go to different people with different lifestyles and different identities and everything, and different body types even, and they're like, you got some curves, show it off, you know, like, don't hide it away. I love what the Fab Five are doing. I love Queer Eye. It's an incredible show. If you have not watched it, I highly recommend watching it. It is such a pure show, and you will literally cry watching it, because just everything that they do for everybody on the show, and how they make the people that they queer eye is fantastic. Like, they are just so genuine and real with them on helping them figure out themselves, as well as trying to be unique and kind and just so much themselves that it's just truly beautiful. Yeah, well, this is the first thing that I've drawn. It's just a sculpture thing with flowers. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to draw something else. I think I'm going to draw... I want to definitely draw in this. Oof. So, yeah. I'm kind of feeling, now that we're talking about queer, I kind of want to draw outfits. Like, just some inspo, I guess. So let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see, whether that's vlogs, challenges, art-related, college-related, collabs of any sort. Let me know. Leave them down below. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on my socials, which I will leave down below. I'm going to do a cute little montage of what I drew today. And I hope you guys have a good rest of whatever you are doing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.